Nothing beats the web as a medium for sharing your images, and Photoshop gives us an easy way to optimize files so that they always look their best. Let's open for the final time in our Chapter 15 folder a file, and this time WebTIFF. If we want to save this file for the web, we go to the File menu and select Save for Web and Devices. Now this is a very cool dialog box chock full of options. Let's start with this Original tab here. And I'm going to click and drag so we can have our subject in plain view right here. Now this is our original image, and to the right we have a box where we can set the compression. We can choose to save as a JPEG, a GIF, all these other formats, and we can even choose the quality at which we're saving it. But this original view doesn't do us a whole lot of good because it won't preview any of the changes we set here. To get that, let's click on this 2-up tab. I'll scroll this over, and now we have something to work with. Our image on the left is our original, a beautiful quality image. If we click on this right image, you can see this is what would happen if we set it to a JPEG at a low quality value of 10. So you can see exactly what's going to happen to your image. Down here at the bottom you can see the huge savings in file size. We're down to only a 133 kilobyte file. And notice this menu here on the right. If you click on it, you'll see approximations of download times. So if you're sending this to someone and they have an ISDN or cable modem or a T1 line, you can get a quick idea of how long it will take them to receive the file. But the image quality is absolutely horrible. So let's go and bump this quality up. Let's set it to high. At that value of 60, we have a much better image quality. A little bit of image loss compared to the original, but acceptable. We could change this even further. We could click on the word quality, and I could type in an 85 here, for example, and boost my quality up. Now, a couple of checkboxes here that are very important no matter which compression setting you're using. Check the embed color profile. That will embed the profile with the image, and we must have convert to sRGB selected. Don't believe me? I'll show you what will happen without that. Right now our preview is using the document profile. Now if you send this to someone and they're using Photoshop, they'll see the image, it'll look just like you're seeing it. But if they open it up in their web browser or some other application that is not color managed, your image may look like that, or it could look like that, or it could look like that. So if you want to ensure that recipients of your image have an accurate view, you must check the Convert to sRGB box. Without this, you run a great risk of your image looking much worse than you intended. Down here at the bottom, we can see that we can change the pixel dimensions of the image. Right now it's at 100%. We could set this to 50% if we want to reduce the size there. And again, you have a preview of what would happen at various settings. Now, if just seeing a 2-image comparison is not enough for you, let's go to the 4-up tab. Now, with our original in the upper left, we can see a version at a quality of 85, a version at a quality of 42, and a low quality version at a value of 21. So you can choose from any of these options here. You can also preview these directly in your web browser. We have a preview button down at the bottom, and in this pop-up menu there's a list of all the web browsers I have installed on my system. If you're not seeing the web browsers you have installed, go to the edit list, click on Find All, and that will bring up a list of the browsers that you have available. So you could actually click preview and this image will open up inside your web browser. Now once you've made your decision as to which image you would like to save, you simply click on it to highlight it, and we're simply going to go down and hit the Save button. I'm going to press the Return Enter key. The Save button takes us to our Save As dialog. I'm going to put mine directly in the Chapter 15 folder, and I'm going to hit Save. Now we've just saved a file specifically created for the web. Quick and easy. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. We've covered a vast terrain of Photoshop skills, from setting up user preferences to creating a composite image. The techniques you've learned are the basis of a sound, high-quality workflow that let you modify and create images in Photoshop with confidence. Now it's time for you to put those tools into action. Whether improving existing images or creating new ones from scratch, let Photoshop and your imagination be your guide. The possibilities are endless. The results can be breathtaking. If you'd like to learn more about me or my work, visit diallophotography.com. And once you've mastered everything in this series, be sure to visit TotalTraining.com to take advantage of more great training. On behalf of the entire team here at Total Training, I'm Amadou Diallo. It's been a pleasure working with you. And here's to continued discoveries in Photoshop CS5.